Hello everyone, it's Dr. Alford again. I'm here to bring you a short tutorial on selling. We're going to talk about 8 tips how to sell on eBay. So I've been buying and selling on eBay since 1999. I think eBay started in like 1995, but I've just enjoyed using this platform and have made money over the years. So here's a quick image of my bio and some of the comments I've gotten. I have all positive comments. I only have like 677 positive comments. Not everybody has ever commented that I've sold to or bought from, so which is fine. Again, I don't sell constantly on this platform, but I have done it for a long time. So here are the 8 tips that I'd like to give you about selling on eBay. First of all, let's think about this. You want to remember there are fees. You need to read all the fine print of eBay's agreement as well as any payment processing. So if you hook up PayPal or any other payment form, you need to understand all those. Know that there are fees involved. They take a percentage. That's how those companies make money. So you want to just make sure you're reading through all the material on as you set up your account and make sure that you understand it. So eBay, as it has evolved, has gone through a number of changes and they over the years, and they've got some great tutorials and helpful hints that you can go through on the welcome to eBay Seller Center, and it'll go through all the questions and things you might have about selling and buying and setting up, and they give you a host of great information. We're not going to go through all that, but just know that is available to you once you sign up for eBay. So if you like this video, click the like button, leave any comments or questions you might have. I'm happy to answer them for you. Also, if you'd like to subscribe, please feel free to do that as well to my channel. Let me know if you have any other questions about. So the second step or the second tip I have for you is know what you're selling. You need to do some homework or research on the products that you would like to sell on eBay. And it has everything you could imagine under the sun. Everything from clothing to antiques to shoes to cars to homes. I mean, they've got pretty much anything and everything on eBay, as most of you probably already know that. But you need to know what things are actually selling for. That's the real key when you are using eBay. Don't have high expectations, and you've got to find that medium price to start something at. Just because something's sold at a high price doesn't mean it's going to sell for the same amount the next time it's listed on eBay. So a few tips that you're going to look for when you're doing your research. You're actually going to type in something. Here's an example. I typed in Coke signs. Most of us know about Coca-Cola, and it'll bring up a whole bunch of information. Lots of things to look at. And on the left-hand side of your screen, and I haven't scrolled down completely, it'll make the screenshot too small, but it'll actually show you different things that you can click on if you're looking for something to find information about. So this is just one way of starting your research on an item. So as you scroll down on the left-hand side, if you go down to where you want to look at things that have already sold. Now, it only goes back a short period of time, but it should give you a really good idea. If you notice on the left-hand column, if you scroll down far enough, you'll see show only. You want to look at completed as well as sold items. That way you can see if you have something for sale and you'd like to sell it, but you don't sure how much it's going to be. So the third thing you're going to look at is you want to think about customer first. Treat everyone like you would want to be treated. So you want to think about that as you are listing your products that you'd like to sell on eBay. Be descriptive as possible and always be courteous to people who might be buying from you. The fourth item that's going to be is make sure you have the correct category and subcategory when you're listing your items. You want to make sure the item is listed under that proper subcategory. So if you're selling Coca-Cola, but it's a reproduction, you need to make sure you find that category and subcategory. Not everything is like that, but you're gonna have to do a little research on your own. And that's why I started with research. It's very important. So what I mean by that, so I clicked on an antique sign, and this one's already sold. It's a button sign. It's sold for $261.50. And if you look up here at the very top, I've circled it in red. You can actually see the category. So this is under collectibles, advertising, soda, Coca-Cola, and signs. So you'll find those categories. Not everything goes down that far into multiple categories, but you need to do your homework. So that's what you want to think about when you're looking for information. The fifth thing is take really good and clear pictures from all angles of your item. If there's any flaws, you need to show them. You don't want to deceive anyone who might be buying from you. I've always tried to make sure that I show every intricate part about an item, even if it has a flaw in it. The sixth thing is describe the product completely. It's all in the details is how I would think about it. When you're writing, you might want to try writing a script first, or typing it in Word and then correcting and then just copying and pasting. Whatever you think is the best for that item, you might want to look at several people's descriptions, and that should guide you and help you as you go through, as you do your research to see what other people and how people are writing their information. You can certainly find some great information out there. The seventh thing is always answer your emails from potential buyers. Answer questions if they can't see something clearly or they want to know more details. Please answer your emails. That'll just make you a better eBay seller. It does take time. It takes time to take pictures. It takes time to answer emails. It takes time to write descriptions. So the eighth thing that we want to talk about, or the eighth tip I have for you, is always be honest. Be honest with whoever you're dealing with. Don't try to make something that it's not. If you're not sure, for instance, it's an antique, then put that in the description. Collectors are going to know if something is real or not. So don't try to deceive people. I would just encourage you to always be honest and straightforward with people. People will appreciate that in the long run, and you'll get really good reviews on most things. So I've always tried to do that on my own thing. Thank you for listening. If you ever have questions, please feel free to leave comments below or questions. I'm happy to help you. Like this video if you found this useful and helpful. And I hope you have a great day, and thanks for listening.